Hi everyone, this is Jacob with Bridge Arts Ensemble. Today I'm going to be sharing an exercise I like to call power pockets. We're going to be talking about a particular function that our faces and heads serve. So everybody think about your skull. Underneath all of the flesh and the muscle and all the things that cover up our beautiful faces, we have these bones, right? I like to imagine what these bones would be if they were a physical structure out in the world. I'll let you think about what it could be. Maybe a house, a stadium. What was that? A cathedral? Bingo. I believe that the human skull is very similar to a cathedral or a church because it has so many different pockets of resonance. Just like if you stand in a cathedral or some sort of echoey building, you can maybe whisper or make particular noises and hear as they travel because that's what they're designed to do. Cathedrals are meant to send sound other places and make it louder. Similarly, our skulls have that same purpose. They allow for us to, depending upon how we send our sound through our skull, send it in different directions. So what I'm going to have us do today is work on all the different places on our skulls that our sound can live and maybe experience some sensations that can help our singing. So first I want everyone to take their fingers like this. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and drum right on our foreheads, see what that feels like. From here we're going to take those same fingers and give little taps right on our cheekbones underneath our eyes. Fantastic. From here I'm going to take my finger pads and I'm going to gently thwack my jaw. And then down here I'm going to give myself a nice little beating on my chest. So we're going to take all these different shapes with our hands and move them throughout our face and see how that changes our sound while we make some pretty goofy noises. We're going to go like this first. I'm going to make a Minnie Mouse sound and go, me, 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 me. I'll do it again because I like that sound. Me, 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 me. And then I'm going to reach my fingers right here and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a sound like this. Me, 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 me. I'll do it again because I like it. Me, 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 me. Now I'm going to take my fingers, I'm going to thwack my jaw and go, ma, 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 ma. And then from down here, I'm going to take my fists and I'm going to go, ma. So all these different sounds that I made correlate to the different parts of my face where I'm sending my sound. Just like if I were singing at the pulpit in a cathedral, I would send my sound right to the back of the house. So I'm going to take my little fingers right here, I'm going to drum my forehead and try to send that Minnie Mouse sound right into my fingertips. This is sending my sound into what's commonly called close to my mask. And this is going to be able to take my sound and pinch it like it were sending itself out like a laser beam right into the audience. So let's all try it together. We'll go, me, 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 me. From here, I'm going to lower my sound a little bit and try to send it into my finger pads just below my eyes. Similarly, some people consider this their mask, and it also helps our sound travel. Me, 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 me. From here, I'm going to take my fingers. I'm going to give a little bit more of a chesty sound, a little more forward. I'm going to go ma, 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 ma. And then lastly, I'm going to take my fists, and I'm going to send all my sound into my chest and go ma. We can take all these pieces and put them together, and it sounds kind of like this. Me, 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 ma, 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 ma. Did you hear how my sound kind of changed as my hands moved down my face? I was sending all of those sounds to match where my hands were. We'll do it one more time. Me, 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 ma, 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 ma. Now you may not notice changes in your sound right away, but if you go ahead and take those fingers and move them across your face and try to send your sound to match them, you're going to start to experience some different types of sound. One of the cool things about being a singer is we not only use our ears to create music, but we also use physical sensation throughout the body to learn just how we're producing sound and where it can go. I hope that was interesting. I hope it was fun. Happy practicing.